This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
This car caused some heavy pedestrian traffic at a local car dealership. We'll see what all the hype is about surrounding the 2020 Chevrolet Corvette. Let's quickly get through this intro so we can look at that Corvette some more. I'm Ken Kara. Thanks for watching. Here's your information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. It was the chance many had waited for, the chance to sit inside a brand new 2020 Corvette. Hundreds turned out yesterday at Fairway Chevrolet in Hazleton to see the new Corvette C8. Fairway offered Corvette lovers the second showing of this newly designed Corvette on the East Coast and was the first dealership to let you sit behind the wheel. Ed Hurst is a Corvette specialist and used car manager at Fairway.
It's a step in a new direction. The car being going to turn 67 years old. They've now gone to a mid-engine. There's been talk about it for a long time, about a mid-engine car. They finally have done it. The overall enthusiasm from customers is just off the charts for it. I have currently, as of this interview right now, I have 26 of them that we have sold here at Fairway. And by the end of the day, I should probably sell out my 2020 allocation for the whole year.
Mid-engine, for someone who doesn't know, like me, I didn't know that. Why is that such a big deal? What does that mean?
Okay, the engine's no longer in the front of the car. It's behind the seats now in the middle of the car. That gives the car balance and handling characteristics that a front engine car does not have. It's just makes the car so much more enjoyable to drive. It's faster. It gets the power to the rear wheels down to the ground. You'll have less wheel spinach. It's just a great car.
If you're interested, this new 2020 Corvette starts at $59,000. We'll have more on yesterday's big event with the new Corvette C8 next week right here on SSP TV News. This Friday night, the curtain goes up on the Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts production of Disney's Newsies. Tonight, you have the chance to win one pair of tickets to this popular Broadway musical brought to life this weekend and next weekend here in downtown Hazleton. Call us now at 570-455-7267, extension 108. We need your full name and phone number, and we'll pick one lucky winner at random. This is for show tickets only, and these tickets are good for this weekend only. Remember, you can only win once every 30 days on SSP TV. You can see more about Newsies on this week's episode of our sister show, Community NEPA News. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and you'll see Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant takes the meal very seriously in this week's food segment from the popular restaurant in downtown Hazleton. Back inside Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant in downtown Hazleton with Lauren Sacco, one of the owners. Lauren, a few Saturdays ago, I'm sitting around with my wife. I have a thing of yogurt and a sad cup of coffee, and I looked at my wife and I said, "Do you remember the holy cannoli French toast or the cannoli French toast we had at Frankie's?" And she's like, "Why don't we go there more for breakfast?" And I said, "Exactly. You have some delicious menu items and breakfast every day."
We do. We serve breakfast every day. It's about year 3 that we're doing breakfast, 2.5, almost 3 years. And sometimes we're a forgotten little gem when it comes for breakfast. Weekends are big on breakfast, but we do breakfast 7 days a week. You could get a Greek omelet, a farmer's omelet, holy cannoli pancakes. You could build your own breakfast jambot, which is very similar to the jambot that we've done in the previous segments with you. The only difference now is we add scrambled egg to it, so it gives it a twist for breakfast. We offer breakfast delivery beginning every day at 9 o'clock. So you can get yourself bacon, eggs, coffee, toast, and we will deliver to you.
That's amazing. I also want to talk about, there was a Wassail Fest in downtown Hazleton, and you stopped at all these different places and you got a little alcoholic beverage. I came in here, and you're saying, what does this have to do with breakfast? I came in here and I was like, I needed a little break, and your mom had coffee.
We do. We have a flavored
delicious.
Coffee line.
And now
here.
I think, like, in the morning, I could stop in here. You guys have a pretty good coffee here.
Yes, our coffee, we're very particular with our coffee. I actually myself am not a coffee drinker, so we rely more on my mother and my sister and their taste for the coffee. But we use a very good roasted bean. It's freshly ground in the back before we make the cup. And we do different flavors all the time. Like coming up for summer, we're featuring coconut cream. Right around Easter, we had holiday eggnog. So we just do different flavors to kind of give it a little bit of a twist on your breakfast ritual.
And the nice thing is you do have those different menu items. If you are kind of sick of having the country omelet all the time, try the jambot or mix and match this. I mean, there was meatball in my jambot, which was amazing. So, and what time do you serve breakfast until?
We serve it all every day until 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, so that's a nice frame of time too. So stop down Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant in downtown Hazleton.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
It was a humid day out there today, and in music, as the Rail Riders were playing a game. Next week we'll have a feature. I was in the broadcast booth with the voice of the Rail Riders, Adam Marco. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight we have a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of the storms could produce gusty winds and heavy rain, mostly cloudy with a low of 65 degrees. Then on Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms likely mainly before 5 p.m. Again, could see some gusty winds and heavy rain, mostly cloudy with a high of 78, 70% chance of precipitation, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before 8 p.m. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low of 62. Thursday is mostly sunny with a high of 79. Thursday night, mostly clear, low of 60. Friday, 30% chance of showers, mostly sunny with a high of 79. Friday night, mostly cloudy, low of 62. 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Saturday, but mostly sunny with a high of 80 degrees. Partly cloudy Saturday night with a low of 62 degrees. The Rail Riders finished up a quick sweep of the Syracuse Mets at PNC Field this afternoon. This is the SSPTV standard speaker scoreboard. The Rail Riders stole 5 bases in the first inning of this afternoon's game, the second in the short series. Last night, Wendell Rejo hit a walk-off home run for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. They head out to Rochester for 2 games before coming home on Friday night for a series against the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Friday is retro video game night, so that's awesome. And next Friday is Hazleton night. More on that next week on SSP TV News. Here's a look at the standings in the NL Central just before the trade deadline and the last 2 weeks of the season. I'll tell you that Joe Maddon's Cubs and the Cardinals are tied. Milwaukee is only a game back. The Cubs and Cards start a series in St. Louis tonight, and it's Yu Darvish for the Cubs against Adam Wainwright for St. Louis. Coming up in sports, a coach who helped many high school athletes' dreams come true on the football field was honored at the annual Dream Game in Lackawanna County. We have that story. And next, Lisa Sugar takes a seat at the table with some family members who have helped keep a popular church festival going for years. Here comes today's Social Report.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. A popular event in our area is back once again with Valley Night starting this Friday at 5 p.m. Then on Saturday, it will be Valley Day with festivities starting at 8 a.m. PTPA is presenting Disney's Newsies. The dates and times for the shows are listed on your screen. For tickets, you can call 570-454-5451, or you can log on to ptpashows.org. And Eckley Miners Village is pleased to announce the Time Warp Weekend from Civil War to World War II and their annual swing dance, which will be taking place on August 3rd and August 4th at the Village and the Freeland Park Pavilion. For more information, you can call 570-636-2070 or visit EckleyMinersVillage.com. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Stephen Joseph Brenda Maurer of drums. Mass will be Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at Good Shepherd Church. Friends may call Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the John J. Pustite Funeral Home. Joseph F. Matusik of Hazleton. Funeral will be Thursday at 3 p.m. at the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 1 to 3 p.m. at the funeral home. And Jean M. Regazzi of Hazleton. Services will be held at the convenience of the family under the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.